Well, hello again. Ben Hutton here with Purpose, your podcast where we learn a little bit and plan our weeks ahead. I hope that your last week has been fantastic. I hope that the work that you did 7 days ago to plan what you were going to work on, to put some intention behind what your focus is, has been impactful, and that this time has been well spent and worth it. This week, we are going to be talking about algorithms and attention and understanding. So I've been noticing something for a while, I guess, in that all of us are getting more and more and more addicted and sucked in to our social media feeds, whether you like to scroll on Instagram, keep up with your friends on Facebook, for us older people, I guess, Facebook, or you are enraptured by all of the value being added to each other on LinkedIn. Social media is addicting, and we're spending more and more time on it. Like, you can look at all the research, and hours a day for a lot of people. But at the same time, we seem to be seeing more and more of the same stuff and not really learning anything new. And I think that's a result of the algorithm. So behind all of these programs is a lot of science of attention and dopamine hits in our brain and addiction, really. And these algorithms are designed so that as we're scrolling through these feeds, the images capture our eye. They give us a little bit of boost of dopamine, and we want to keep going and see the next one and the next one. The next funny reel, the next update from the political consultant that we follow, the next tweet about Tesla's stock. Whatever it is, our brains are getting addicted to these things. And the algorithm is designed to feed the addiction. And the way they are doing that is by keeping our attention. So everything is designed around attention. The problem that I see with this is that attention is not understanding. And so to keep our attention, the algorithm shows us more and more of what it knows we like or what it knows we want to see, instead of showing us things that might deepen our understanding of issues, opportunities, current events in the world, which would mean showing us things that we might not necessarily agree with, like, or want to see all of the time. Because that's what understanding takes, is like a broader view, a broader perspective of whatever it is we're looking at. So I think we've fallen into this system where the algorithm is wrong. It's designed in a way that's beneficial for the companies and their ability to show us ads in between all of those things, but it's not designed in a way that increases our understanding, knowledge, teaches us anything, or provides any real value to us outside of feeding this very short-term addiction cycle that we've all fallen into. So what do we do with all of that? I think what this means is we have to put the burden on ourselves to know when we're okay with seeing funny reels on Instagram and feeding the algorithm or going along with the algorithm as it's designed, or when we need to break out of that and truly seek understanding, be intentional about our learning or our own development. And that will take real work. So what do we do with all of this information? This idea that the algorithm is taking us down a path to just keep our attention and not create opportunities for us to grow in our understanding of what it is that's happening in the world or what we're watching. I think the key to this is actually awareness. So becoming aware, noticing enough about yourself and your own habits to know when you are being swept away on this attention train and when you need to intentionally step off and seek understanding. So social media today has become the place where all of us are getting our news, we are keeping up with the current events, and it is shaping what we think is true about the world and what is true about the communities that we live in or the people that we are friends with. But what we don't remember in that moment when it is doing that to us is that algorithm is showing us the things that it knows we already believe, that it knows we will keep scrolling with because we're not put off by. Because of that, we are only getting a small picture of reality. It's in those moments that we need to take a minute and step back and say, what are the viewpoints? What are the perspectives? Who are the people that I am not hearing from in this current feed of mine that would give me a more complete picture of reality? Because if we don't, then we become segregated into these bubbles of different groups or populations that all end up thinking the same as each other, but quite differently from other groups or populations. And that doesn't make one right or wrong, but it makes them different and unable to have discussions about what reality is in the middle. So the algorithm is wrong. It is not designed to help you gain understanding of what is happening in the world or even to see a complete picture of it. It is designed to keep your attention. And that's okay as long as we are aware of that and we are making conscious decisions when it's okay to be stuck on the attention bandwagon and get entertained by things, and also aware when it's time for us to seek outside influence, understanding, look for viewpoints that are outside of our normal sphere. Okay, so that's enough about algorithms for today. Let's move on into our planning time. So now is the time when we get out our planners. Just a reminder, there is a link in the show notes where you can download that, or you can check out the website, benhutton.com. We design a planner specific for every episode, so we want to make sure you check those out. This week, we have a couple questions about attention and understanding, but before we go there, let's start with gratitude. What are you grateful for this past week? I've been sick, and today is actually the first day that I can breathe normally, so I'm very grateful for that. How about you? Next up, make a list here of the things that you've been putting off and then you just need to get done. Okay, first question for today. What is drawing my attention right now that doesn't deserve it? We all have a limited amount of attention, and we need to be careful what we give it to. What is drawing your attention right now that doesn't deserve it? Next up, where do I need to seek some deeper learning or alternative viewpoints to deepen my understanding? So we see a lot about what's happening in the world, what's happening around us, what's happening in our industry. We make assumptions about how that's going to go. Where do you need to spend a little bit of extra time and really learn about what's happening? Really seek out those alternative viewpoints to deepen your understanding. All right, that's it for this episode of With Purpose. I hope this has been a valuable and interesting one for you. We will do this again next week. I'll see you here.